In this video, we will understand the history of invention of electric bulb. So all my friends, welcome to this YouTube channel. Let's get started. Before the invention of electric bulb, people used to burn the woods, oil, kerosene and other substance to get the light. From the beginning of 18th century, people have started to use the lamps of vegetable oils, lamps of kerosene and lamps of other oils to get the light. In the middle of 18th century, people have also used candles to get the light on large scale. At the beginning of the 19th century, many peoples from Europe and Russia have started to use the lights made up from gas. But all that practices was not very efficient and pollution free. Many of the people think that the first electric bulb was invented by Thomas Alva Edison. No doubt, he was very great scientist, but he has invented a first modern electric bulb. But before the invention of modern electric bulb, many people from Europe has done considerable amount of work on investigation and research of electric bulb. In year 1800, first ever electric battery was invented by Alessandro Volta, which is made up of copper and zinc material plates. Now current can pass from one terminal to other terminal and current can be stored in that battery. So that leads to lot of invention in the 19th century. After the invention of first electric battery in the year 1806, a scientist from England, Humphrey Davy, has invented an electric arc lamp with the use of carbon rods and electric battery. But that was emitting very much amount of light energy, which is then used for lighting purpose in the streets. Also it was emitting large amount of heat, so it was not good to use or utilize inside the houses. The lifespan of that bulb was also not very good. But still, that was first ever electric bulb invention. 36 years after that, in year 1840, the British scientist Warren de la Rue has utilized the platinum filament to make the electric bulb. But due to the reason that platinum material was very costly, that never become a commercial element. Further after that, many of the scientists have worked on many of the designs of the electric bulb. From America, Charles F. Brush in 1877 have manufactured some carbon arcs to light a public square in Cleveland in Ohio, USA. The arcs were used on a few streets, in few large buildings and in some stores. Electric lights were only used by some of the peoples. But all that electric bulbs where different scientists have worked has very short lifespan. To increase this lifespan, it was needed that the material should have high resistance. Also, that material should be very thin. In the year 1874, two scientists, Henry Woodward and Matthew Evans, have worked on bulb filled with neon gas with different thickness of carbon rods. Their bulb was very better than earlier electric bulbs. But both the scientists have failed to advertise this bulb, so they have sold their rights to Thomas Alva Edison in the year 1879. In that same duration, a scientist from England, Joseph Swan, has started his work on its own concept of light. In his invention, he used carbon rod and neon lamp, but due to the reason that carbon has very low resistance, it was not very efficient. It consumes huge amount of current. In year 1880, Swan has designed a bulb which is made up of cotton thread and he also get patent for it. On the other side, Edison and his team work on many concepts to make the bulb. They also used many of the materials like wood, hair, silk, carbon and other materials. During the year 1878 to 1880, they have tried more than 3000 designs of electric bulb. In one of his experiments, Thomas Edison used carbonized bamboo filament to manufacture the incandescent bulb, which was very successful bulb. That bulb has lifespan about 1500 hours, so he get patent for it. After that period, Son and Edison have come together and started their company to manufacture electric bulb on large scales. But they have some conflicts between them. More than 25 years after that, in 1910, William David Coolidge invented a tungsten filament, which has lasted even longer than old filaments. That was very successful idea. That element was very durable and has very good lifespan of electric bulb. In few years after that, this bulb has spread in many of the countries from Europe and in America, continent widely. This is the history of invention of electric bulb. That's all friend in this video. Thank you for watching this video.